Alright, we've reached Tribulation Day 144, and the world continues to spiral downwards into chaos. Today, Steve Jobs died, and I just want to give my condolences, and I'm going to miss Steve. I worked at Apple for 18 years, and me and Steve knew each other, and we had I got a couple stories to tell about me and Steve. But Steve was a special person, and his impact on the world is just huge. And I was right there at the start at the Mac factory, and it's a sign of the times. We are at the end times. Steve Jobs dead at 55. My father died at 54. And to be quite honest, I doubt I'm going to get much past that myself, because, what? To me, it's official. As of September 30th, we are in the tribulation. The 7-year period where dramatic events and transformation are going to occur. But Steve, he was my mentor. I looked up to that guy. Economically, everything's a disaster out there. Our government, our president, they don't know what they're doing. We're going to have a global meltdown. The cliff, we're driving as fast as we can to the cliff. And, earth change is just incredible at this point. We've had more flooding in the last 2 years than we've had in the last 400 years. The ocean and sea levels have dropped 6 millimeters because of all the water being poured on the land. We got volcanoes going off all around the world. All around the world. Magma flows, big crack developing off the eastern horn of Africa. A big fissure, like the whole continent's pulling away from Europe. Our planet is going through birthing pains. There's going to be just this huge set of events. There could be a cover-up going on to some extent. NASA, our governments, they're just not really going to tell us the truth about it, what's actually going to happen. Like, hey, everybody, Nibiru, Planet X is coming by. But something big's happening. The sun just today, I think it was, or the other day, had a huge solar flare, coronal mass ejection, and luckily it was going the opposite direction of Earth, but it was so big we could actually see it leaving the sun. There's just not much good news, but I'm going to take heart. What I've determined is I'm not going into this tribulation all shaking and trembling. I'm going into it head on. So, it's all about being prepared mentally and physically. I think, in the case of big disasters like earthquakes and volcanoes going off, and especially geomagnetic solar storms hitting us, there's a good chance that we're going to lose the electrical grid. So that's one thing. We're all going to have to learn how to survive without electricity. But the other common element of society is money. Money's going to devalue and just have no value. But those are two of the foundations that we have built the box we call our world on. Money and electricity. At least I have, I was born in the electrical age, So without those two, life would change right there. But we can survive. So, I don't know, just it's a sad day. Steve Jobs passing. God bless everybody out there.